Welcome back, heroes. My name is Retna, and in today's video we're going to discuss the Hero Wars Brawl Fafnir event and what team I think is going to be your best shot at completing this event as fast as possible. The event is very limited on which heroes you can use, which is interesting. Not quite sure why they did it this way this time around, but here we are. So anyways, I'm using the same team on defense as I am on offense. And what I'm using is Aurora with Kane, Qingmao with Fenris, Nebula with No Pet, Orion with Merlin, and Fafnir with Oliver, and Chorus as the team pet. It's done fairly well. I do have some losses, but I was switching up teams and trying things out to see what worked best. And I found the best success with this team, so I also have them on defense as well. Again, there's not that many variations of teams, so feel free to move around some heroes and test out different teams. That's kind of what this event is about, is just testing out different maxed out heroes that you don't normally use on different teams to see how they work and how they work together. But I'll show you a couple of fights. Mostly with physical teams, with Galahad as the tank and Aurora as the counter tank, it's going to be pretty easy. The majority of my losses with this team have been timeouts, where the last two standing heroes are Fafnir v Fafnir, and for those of you who don't know, Fafnir doesn't do any damage, so yeah, you're going to time out on those ones. But again, here is Galahad as tank, and pretty much going to roll through this. I have done some mirror hits. Hopefully I can get one of those. Those are pretty much dependent on dodge mechanics. So if you get good dodge mechanics or get good dodge rolls, it usually works pretty well. But again, with dodge, it's dependent if you can dodge or not. So obviously there's a little bit of variance in that. Here's an Aurora tank team. Similar team as mine, just essentially swapping out Qingmao for Heidi. And again, I like the Qingmao in there with more dodge, even though Heidi does have dodge. But with Aurora, she cruises past a lot of these heroes with little ease, and she's usually the one doing the most damage. I'll even show you the damage output after this fight has concluded, but this one is just going to be a complete rollover. I'm not sure if some people just don't pick teams and these are the default teams, or they actually pick 2 tanks or 3 tanks I've seen, and it's just kind of laughable because they're really easy to beat. But let's go see the last attack. Oh, I was wrong. Orion actually has the damage. So Nebula boosting Orion is definitely going to help increase Orion's damage. Without Nebula, Orion on his own isn't that great. And then Nebula obviously is boosting Qingmao as well based on her position on the team. So it's doing double duty there. The last one, there you go. Aurora was the #1 damage dealer for this fight. I think I only have a couple more. I have 4 more battles to go before it's over. Again, another one that's not using Aurora. I don't think I've lost a single battle that didn't use Aurora as a tank. I've seen Qingmao tank, I've seen Ishmael tank, Galahad tank. All of those with Aurora just do not work because of her dodge and her high damage output. There you go. Again, another 3 tanker, won't matter. This team will crush it with little problems. And like I said, you will lose, but the majority of the teams you come across, you will beat. Here's one with Ishmael. Usually with Ishmael teams I've beaten, but again, it does depend on some things. In this case, absolutely nothing, just steamrolled them. And I think I have one more. Let's get neither one of these teams are great. I think I've already beat that team, and that one with Cleaver is just not going to work. This is probably the harder team to beat, and I still think I won't have any issues beating this team. So hope that helps. Leave a comment if you have any suggestions or other team combos that you've seen. Love to hear them. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Of course, I'm 1 win away. And I'm going to time out this time. Oh, it's going to cost me 200 emeralds. Oh, no. No, I don't want to spend 200, but I will to get one more attempt. Gotta love when that happens. I should have picked the easy win team, but I wanted to show you all a decent chance of maybe not winning, and there you go, I timed out. Anyways, now I'm really signing off. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.